Hello, good morning everybody, or still good morning. I'm actually not late today. Well, anyway, today we are going to make an Easter card. So I've made a couple of Easter cards recently, but I personally need some more to send out. So I thought I'd actually got a totally different project lined up for you this morning, but I changed my mind at the last minute because something came into my head last night. Well, you know when you can't sleep very well, and I thought, actually, I need more Easter cards, so I'm going to make that for you today. But first of all, I'm going to do a little drawing for last week's cards. You may remember last week we made these monochrome cards, one in Bumblebee and one in Misty Moonlight. And I asked you if you would like or comment or share the video, then I would put you in a little drawing for the card. So I'm going to point you down and we'll do that drawing first before we get started on the project. Hold on, I've got something attached to my finger. Okay, just a wee second. Okay, so oops, got a bit of a view of my messy desk. Right, so here are our cards, and I have everybody that liked and commented. Good morning, Terry. Liked and comment on last week's video, so I shall give it a da-la-la. And who have we got? Abigail. So Abigail, you can let me know which one you would like, and I will, well, I would say I'd pop it in the post, but I can pop it round. And you are the lucky winner of whichever your favourite one is, whether that be Bumblebee or Misty Moonlight. So thank you very much for liking and sharing and commenting. I think you commented and you liked, so you had double entries there. So if you would like to do the same this week, then you could possibly win next week. Next week you'll win this week's cards, what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I'm going to do this morning, I thought this is our, I think it's called the Balloon Bouquet punch. Let me just check the actual name of it. It's Balloon Bouquet. If anyone knows, just comment quickly. And I'm hoping it's still current. I'm sure it's still current. Yeah, Balloon Bouquet punch. It is, you'll find the punches, just trying to find it for you. Punches are at the back of our annual catalogue. So this one is page 165. And if you chop off the little bit at the bottom of the balloon, it makes a fairly good Easter egg shape. So I thought I would make a little Easter egg card this morning. Also, where's my little thing? This was my idea last night. Because when I was out yesterday evening, I found a few feathers in the garden. Morning, Sue. How are you? And I thought we could make a little nest, have some little feathers. These look, well, now that I'm in here, they look quite grey, but they look really white outside. And have some eggs in the nest, and that would make a lovely little backdrop for an Easter card. So that's what we're going to do. Going to keep to the subtle colours. So I'm going to have, I've got some balmy blue, some So Saffron, and some, if I can find it, I had out some soft sea foam. This is a gorgeous colour. I really like this one. It's so delicate. Well, I'm a bit dark in here. I'm just going to turn the lights on. It's lovely and bright outside, but I'm in the corner of the room and it doesn't get great light. Let me just put the lights on. Not sure if that will make a huge difference, but hopefully that's a little bit brighter. It looks very dark for me. Okay, enjoy the garden. It's quite cold out, Sue. I was out just putting the washing on the line earlier and it looks warmer than it actually is. So anyway, I'm going to cut, I'm not sure what colours I'll use, but I'll punch out a few balloons and see where we go. So I've got a couple, I'm only going to use 3, but I'm just going to see which colours I prefer once we're making it. It's a little while since I've had this piece of cardstock out, as you can see, with the Merry Christmas. And I thought as well, just to get a little bit of color variation or whatever, I would use a little backdrop of one of the Circle Celebration stamps. I'm going to use that because I thought that would look quite good as a mottly sort of egg. Of course, I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to be lifelike because it's not exactly like you get, you know, these colors of eggs, but I thought they were nice, eggy, not Christmas, Easter colors. So just going to keep my Stampin' Scrub to hand because my chamois dry and I can't be going off to wet it in the middle of this. So just as I've been using this earlier, just testing out what it looked like, it's a little bit covered in ink. So I'm going to just get an old piece of scrap underneath because I'll be stamping off. So I got a little, like to keep my grid paper because it annoys me then when I'm creating later for the rest of the card. It's all got stuff all over it. So I'm going to do a little bit of blue first. So I'm getting out my balmy blue. I don't want it full strength because I want everything to be nice and subtle and, you know, not. So I've got my blue here. I'm going to stamp off first so that it's quite light second time round. And then stamp on my blue. I may or may not use it. I don't know. So stamping off again, maybe twice this time. See if that's... Ooh. Morning, Sarah. How are you? Okay. So it was just to give it a little bit more color variation, if you like. So that's my balmy blue. I'm going to get my So Saffron for the yellow one. Oops. So again, stamping off. Stamping off, you can do this for various projects when you want a slight variation in colour. If you stamp off, you by stamping off I mean stamping once on scrap paper and then stamping again on your actual project. You get a much lighter colour, so it sort of extends the colours you can get out of your ink pads. So soft sea foam, where are you? You're here. So again, stamp off. I'm going to do a couple of times because my I don't use that soft sea foam ink pad very often, so it is quite juicy. Okay, so that's my eggs. I'll keep those out because I may need them again. Okay, and then the Flowering Flourishes dies, I believe they're called. Again, these, is it Flowering Flourishes? No, that's the wrong name. Let me see. Forever Flourishing. Okay, so this is a bundle that was in our morning, Faye. How are you? This is a bundle that's in our annual catalogue again, and they are great. Beautiful collection of dies. Some of them match the Forever Fern, or Forever Fern, yeah, stamp set. So some of them actually cut out the stamped images, and some of them are just some lovely little sprigs and greenery kind of things. So I'm going to use these two here to make a kind of a nest sort of a thing. So I'm going to use, I had when I was kind of setting this up, I have one I've cut already in crumb cake, and I did cut one in pure pizzazz, but I think I might try it in the soft sea foam. So that's the little die there. So just going to cut that out of the soft sea foam and see if I prefer it. I haven't put the whole card together yet. I was just attempting. I had a bit of a nightmare because I couldn't find this die set. And it turns out I had put it in the wrong pack. So it was a little bit hard to find, obviously, because it was in the wrong, labelled in the wrong. I think it was under the Nature's Roots die set. So I had to look everywhere and eventually I found it. Anyway, so we've got our two little nest pieces. We've got our eggs. I have a few extra ones that I may or may not use. And I'm just going to snip off with my paper snips. I'm going to snip off the little balloon tie bits to make them look more like eggs. So just a little snip. I was actually surprised how many feathers there were in my garden. I always see a couple every so often, but my goodness, there were loads this morning. All dotted all over the place. Not in, I mean, there wasn't a fight. They weren't all in one place. So it wasn't like they'd gone and had, I don't know what birds deposit these feathers either. Because they were all the same, and they're not, any of the little birds that come to my bird feeding table are definitely not a breed that would have that colour of feather leaving their body. Right, so just going to cut. I haven't decided exactly what colour I will do the card base in, but I'm going to cut a piece of white, which will be my backdrop, at 9.5 by 13.8. And then, as a little backdrop, I'm going to take a blender brush, and I'm just going to sponge in So Saffron a little kind of backdrop, a bit like the morning sun or something like that, or more Easter morning, kind of a sunrisey. This is what I'm thinking. Probably just a bit of yellow in the background, but this is where I'm kind of going, where I'm getting my inspiration from. Thinking of Easter morning and little birdies waking up and new life and all that sort of thing. So yellow or So Saffron seemed appropriate. So just a little, I love these brushes, they're so soft. It's hard to not, you know, just sit and touch them. So, that's probably enough, I think. Put that away. Now time to kind of put it all together. Okay, so I'm going to play about with it first, just to make sure I like this soft sea foam and that it's not pear pizzazz that we need. I think I'll do my main egg in this So Saffron. And I did see, and I meant to look up, so I do apologise, I will add it to the comments. I saw someone on our Stampin' Up page who had used this bottom bit, and I think she might have had little animals. She might have had, there's a gorgeous set that we have, and I didn't get it, and of course, now I regret it slightly. It's called Springtime Joy. Where can I find it? Where's Springtime Joy? It's the cutest little animals. And I think she might have used one of them, possibly. I don't think she had a chicken, so she wasn't doing it like a nest. I can't find it now. Where's Springtime Joy? It's really sweet. There we go. Springtime Joy, page 22. Yeah. Maybe she had the rabbit in it. I don't know. Or she had sort of half a wreath in one of the little animals, and that's what made me think of that. And then I thought of the feathers last night, so that's where my idea was springing from. But I will give her credit if I find the picture again. But she was the one that sort of inspired this kind of a look. Could go with blue. Could do one of each. Or maybe just do, I have another little green one over here. Maybe make the yellow more prominent. And then my little fluffy feathers from the garden. They're so cute. Actually, I think I do like the no, not that way. This way. And then I'm going to, oops, well, I know what it'll look like in the end when I have to be very careful with the glue. I'm going to use Itty Bitty Greetings. I'm sure there's a Happy Easter in that. Let me check. Oh gosh, maybe there's not. Ah, there is. Easter Blessings. So this is Itty Bitty Greetings. This is a double stamp set, and it has pretty much every greeting you could ever want is featured in this set. So I'll use the Easter Blessings. Okay, so probably most of this, as you can imagine, is going to go on dimensionals. You would expect nothing less, I would assume. So let's get my dimensionals out. Oops. Okay. So I will put those in the back, and I think I'll put them in the background with the yellow one more prominent. Because you could do the eggs any colour. I mean, green eggs aren't exactly anatomically correct, I'm sure. Maybe some eggs are green, I don't know. Now I will dot some liquid glue on this to make this stay. If I can now get a liquid glue that is currently working. I have several on the go. Where is the one that I have out the most often? It's not this one, clearly, but this one is heavy, so there should be plenty of ink in it. Come out. Let me try what my other one is. Never when you want it to work. Come, oh, there's it there. It's here. Oh, too much, squeezed too hard because I was used for the other one. Okay. So is anyone a Line of Duty fan? And did you watch it last night? I do love a bit of Line of Duty. I've been catching up in preparation because it's been quite a while since it's been on. So I have to admit I didn't actually watch last night's episode because I'm catching up on series 4 and I'm kind of quite in the throes of that one, so I haven't watched this one. Right, so I think I'll stick that down, but I'll stick my little feathers on first. So a little bit, give them quite a bit of glue, and then this is going to go over as well, so I'll put a little bit of glue there. So little feathers first. Oops. Oh, you couldn't wait. Oh, it was good. I'm sure it was good. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't know anything yet. I have to speed through series 4. Get that out of the way so I can watch series 6. Well, I kind of need to watch series 5, though I think I watched series 5 at the time. Can't remember though. Where are my little ones? I can't find my little mini dimensionals, but I use of a little piece of a corner. I'll chop that up. See, that's gonna go. I only really need a little bit of a mini at the bottom here in the middle, because the rest of it will be already with the glue. A little bit more glue over here and over here. Okay, so that can go cover that glue. And the dimensionals are there. Okay, and then just our Easter blessings. I have a little cut off when I was cutting down my white piece that I will use here. And I will stamp in crumb cake, I think. Just get my little tiny block. And then Easter blessings, which is in this one. Where are we? Easter blessing. Easter blessings. Oh. So to help me, it's always helpful to try and line this up with the grid paper to get it on straight. A little bit hard sometimes with the phone being in the way. I'm going to trim this down a little bit because it does have a bit of a raggedy edge there. Oh, it's a bit crooked. Try again. Don't be crooked this time. It is fairly straight, yeah. Okay. Perfect. That's better. Okay, so I'm going to find my little chopper trimmer and just give that a little trim at the edge because it's just a bit raggedy. No, is that enough? I don't want too much off. I only want the tiniest bit. And is that straight, or am I going to rack the whole thing by cutting it crooked? That looks about straight. Let's see. Yep. That looks straight. That looks straight to you. And then, actually I might just put it further down. I was going to put it across the nest, but I think we've got enough going on up there. So back to that little piece that I didn't use of my dimensionals. They're already cut, and I'll cut a little bit more. Oops, off the edge. Oop. There we go. Front and central. Okay. Now we've done that. Time to choose the colours to go for our actual card base. So, seeing we've used soft sea foam and so saffron. Where are you, so saffron? So saffron, and then we also have crumb cake. So what we could have, what sort of variation of those we could have. So we could do, oh, that's nice. That's very, what do you think of this soft sea foam? I think that's lovely, actually. Well, sorry, I'm influencing you by going, I think it's lovely. What do you think? But I think it's lovely. Like that. Or we could have it on the So Saffron. Or we could have the So Saffron on the So Seafoam. Oh, it is So Saffron. Soft Seafoam. God, I had the wrong thing. Actually, that's nice too. Or we could have that, the Soft Seafoam on the yellow. Actually, I think I like it that way on that. Or that on that. Actually, I think I prefer that. I'm going to go with that. So saffron. You prefer the so saffron. So on that. Can't decide. Just bring out the yellow, but then we have the yellow of the sunrise type thing and the yellow of the egg. So we do have a lot of yellow. Ooh. Yes, so that one, that way, the brown, the crumb cake with the so saffron, you think? I'm thinking you think. There's a bit of a delay, so it takes a while for your answer to pop up. Okay, I'll go with that one then. I think that's what you mean. So I think this is sized as a card already, but let's just check this piece of paper. Oh no, we're not. We're a bit bigger. And is that a 21? Yeah. Okay, so we just need to go a little bit smaller. And where is my, do I have it out? No, I don't have it out. Hold on. Okay, and then I will chop this down for a mat. Let's see, so I did this at 95, so we'll go at 98, and I did it 138, so 141. So I do a 3 to have it just a little bit of a sliver of a mat. I just go 3 millimeters wider. So it gives a very, very small hint of a border of colour. So it will look, it's just a tiny, tiny border. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that. Okay. So this I will just do flat because there's quite a lot raised on the front. I may or may not see what I think. See, that's straight all around. Yep. So then that's going to go, oh, that's very Eastery. I like that. Good choice, Terry. Now, will I raise that? Do you like things raised? No, we'll keep it flat. We'll keep it flat. We'll be sensible. Shouldn't be sensible, though. There we go. That's lovely. Now, do we need any embellishments, or should we just, maybe shall we could, if I can see where it is, we could maybe Wink of Stella that middle egg. Or not, or is that a bit, actually maybe it's overkill. Maybe we'll just leave it as it is. Yeah, I think we'll leave it as it is. What will we add? Let's see, what could we add? I feel we need a little something. Let's see what I have over here. Most of these now. Where are my actual ones that are current? What have I got? These little things? Any of these? Maybe. Let me see. See what they look like before I commit. Where's my little pokey thing? There. Yeah. Could stick one down. Oh, dog has just crashed against my door. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not going to press them down too hard. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Gems or no gems? I'll have to find some feathers. Yeah, I was surprised, actually, when you look how many feathers there are in the garden. Actually, I think I'll not put the big ones down. I'll just keep the little ones. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, there we go. Happy with that now. I hope you like it. And if you do, please like, share, comment, all the feels to let me know that you liked it. No gems. I've just put them on. I'll make another one, Terry. I don't know. I didn't like them when I had the two together, but I don't mind them when there's a little bit around. But yeah, it is quite focused on the centre if I don't have them. But there's my card. I hope you like it. And as I said, please like, share, comment, whatever. And I will, I'll make another version. I might make the green version, and we'll have them both up, and you can choose, if you win, which one you would like me to send you next week. All right. Thank you very much for joining me this morning, and I'll see you next week. Bye.